October 22 business coaching topic here at Miles Better's Business Coaching. My name is Colin Miles, aka The Numbers Guy, and this month's topic is be efficient with your time and resources. Another great coaching tip that we'd like to support all our entrepreneurs with. I've mentioned many times through the various videos, and if you haven't seen some of them, please do check them out on the Miles Better Business Mentoring website. There are some videos from 2021 and now obviously from 2022. As I said, many times working as an entrepreneur can be very lonely as you have to wear very many hats. I even had a whole video on that, being jack of all trades, earlier in the year. Please do check that out if you get a chance. Small business owners, one small business owner often does the work of as many as 6 people. It's all part of being the entrepreneur and often the exciting part of the job. So this month's tip revolves around working smarter, not harder. Make it your mantra to organize your time effectively or efficiently by creating plans, using calendar tools, and perhaps even more importantly, have a champion in your corner, like a business coach, to keep you on track. Well, that's what we can offer you here at Miles Better Business Mentoring. We touched on the software tools to help you back in June and again briefly in the July video, but you need to plan what's key to the business and what is part of the background noise that you need to cut out. Tip from many business coaches is, at the beginning of each month, sit down and create different goals, outline what you need to do to reach these goals, and then jot down any extra tasks and important dates that go alongside or need to be factored in. But now, as with all tasks, and you know my favorite saying, how do you eat an elephant? Well, as the saying goes, in bite-sized chunks. So you need to take these large goals and break them down into smaller, manageable elements on a weekly basis, working out what needs to be done to achieve success. Blocking time in the calendar tools that you're using to achieve the smaller tasks then come together to make the bigger goals work. So it's about calendar management. This needs to include trivia and mundane tasks, otherwise leaving them out will only turn them into a major issue. Perhaps reconciling your bank, reviewing your expenses to use the accounting side. Might even be about making those calls to new and existing customers to keep the loyal fan base, as we touched on July's video. A further great tip is as you as an entrepreneur need to allocate time as well in this planning to downtime and rest. So easy to just keep going hour after hour, and this is no good for anyone in the long run. You need time to rest to keep yourself physically and mentally healthy. Please see some of our other videos. I've covered lots of topics over the last couple of years from 2021 on well-being. Now, it's all well and good sorting all these plans, monthly, weekly, and daily, but you also need the final element, which is accountability. A business coach can really play dividends, so to speak. No successful athlete or actor would be seen dead without their coach in the corner. So why do entrepreneurs think they can do this alone? How many times have you started a diet or a workout program to give up within days, unless you've got somebody pushing you, being your cheerleader, etc. So don't underestimate the need to be held accountable by somebody. Pausing is another valuable skill. I read a great tip from Charles Weathers, and he wanted to share this with you. Though progress requires action, sometimes we can be too quick to act. Sometimes a momentary pause is all we need to do to see a challenge from a different perspective, therefore resulting in a different and more effective approach. Thinking and acting are not mutually exclusive. Whew, that was quite wordy. Wow, some powerful words, as I've said, but they actually resonate through our other training as I've used in the offer, and so true for the things entrepreneurs need to consider as we wear the multiple hats. When I taught first aid for the Paddy organisation, we used a phrase there of stop, think, and act. Well, this is the approach that I've just talked about above, simplified. Nice, eh? Share some specific tips that bring to life the above that we've talked about, as it's all about walking the walk, and these videos are here to help you as a coaching tip. So here are 7 ideas to maximize your time efficiently. Number 1, identify and maximize the missing time in your day. Review your day to find slots that could be used more efficiently, perhaps your morning walk to listen to audio reports or brainstorm into an app. Review everything you do and see what can be improved in regards to time management. 5 minutes here and there soon adds up. A promise and then over-deliver. Scotty from Star Trek was famous for this. Don't set yourself targets that you know from the outset are going to fail, as this simply compounds the perceived issues. Number 3, don't fill every minute. I appreciate that goes against what I was saying earlier, but no plan ever survives contact with the real world, so you need some wiggle room, so to speak. And number 5, share the load. Actually, that's number 4. Share the load. Outsource activities that are hindering your efforts and energy so that you can focus your time and generate the results that you want. Accounting support springs to mind, and being a business mentor as well. On the list is put in time slots for you. You. This will help you to work on the projects that are most important to you. This should also include, as I said, personal downtime and fun activities that perhaps relate to work, but you often don't have time to sort. I have media slots in my diary to allow me to produce these videos and coaching tips. Set time limits. As the master of your diary and time, you need to prioritize how to use it, as it is finite. Be upfront on calls and meetings, set clear timeframes, and if needed, end the meeting to allow you to move to the next task. Overrunning is a sign you're letting the task drive the process rather than you being in control. Make phone calls right before lunch or at the end of the day so that the other person is also equally motivated to end them more quickly. Schedule appointments with start and end times. All sounds very simple, but actually is very effective time management. And setting time limits is this effective way of keeping on track. And last but no means least, which as an entrepreneur is very difficult, is learn to say no. Learning to say no to non-essential tasks and sometimes even essential tasks is important for you to learn to do. Come back to the unpromised tip above. If you always say if you always say yes, when are you going to be able to achieve your tasks? And when you said yes to plus the quality of work you will not generate won't be great, as you've overcommitted. Set your boundaries and standards and stick to them. I hope you found these tips and topic interesting this month. Please feel free to check out more tips on our website, Miles Better Business Mentoring. I want to close out with a little bit about us and how we can help you and put into action the points that I've mentioned above. So showing you that they actually work. Well, as a business mentor, I help clients work in real time using plain speak so they always make powerful decisions, working together to allow to always look for success and understand what best to help clients grow, scale and profit faster. Which is why, as I've mentioned a couple of times, I have launched a new online course that uses all of these strategies and helps to bring the strategies of this video and other videos to life. And I'm calling it Let the Numbers Decide. A 5-pillar program to help all entrepreneurs launch or grow their new business idea and to overcome the fear of failing. I'd love you to visit letthenumbersdecide.com to learn more about the course. Plus, to help support the launch and my mission to help as many people become fluent in accounting, the language of business, I'm offering a free discovery call as well as a free ebook. I'd love you to join, would hope you will join me this year, in finally taking the plunge and overcoming the someday and launching your own successful business and allow us in a small way to be part of the journey. Thank you for your interest in this month's business coaching tip and I look forward to working with you on growing your business in 2022.